I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Jackson now to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Jackson on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. That's caught by Jackson. 30, the 20. And for a Charger touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 76 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. Our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
The Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Panthers 0. Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is Aaron Jones. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
that'll set them back 5. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looks to throw on second down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones.
Allen's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. David Njoku, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side, a quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Jackson now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not letting it work down. It was very easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Let's see if it's that easy here. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Deshaun Jackson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Panthers 7. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Their own 45-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Run past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Leonard for
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. Pass incomplete.
Trubisky's pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Got a man, Slayton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
At the 27-yard line.
Get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Trubisky on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 2nd down. Trubisky to throw again. Binds, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
3rd and
out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Allen. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last this week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
And 3.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And they will find him again as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones. 2 yards on the pickup.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
39-yard line.
Now Allen. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 17-7 is our score. Third and long, it's Allen. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
10 at the 29-yard.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now on first down. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Hitting Juju on the slant. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On first and 10, it's Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Bray. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trubisky will throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Second and 8 coming up. Now Trubisky. Steps away to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 5 now. Trubisky dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Barnett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Now Trubisky to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Ford.
You hear me laughing, partner. I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I was going for the age. I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Allen. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jones. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Now a carry for Swift. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Brings up.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
Woods on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll run it with Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Aaron Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
They'll go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Their own 26-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This is Jones. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Jones, the ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 27-yard line.
Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 18-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Now Leonard Fournette. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Here's Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Running from the shotgun with Dre. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully.
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Second down at 4. To the air, Allen. He completes it to Boyd. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Complete to Tyler Boyd.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 6 yards there. First down, Carolina.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyd. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now it's Swift. Defensively, it was Tremont Smith with a tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen looking downfield for Jones. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A slant to Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter play. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Complete to Jones. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, gotta have this one. Oh no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. Well, I know he doesn't want a fumble lost by his name, but it was 4th down. I don't think he was going to get to the marker anyway.
I think he just hired you as his attorney because you have just argued that this fumble is actually okay.
I'm just saying not all fumbles are created equal, and the defense would have had the ball there anyway.
Okay, so the defense gets credit now, right? Someone gets a nice little mark by their name, but it really doesn't.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. It's caught by Jackson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Well, it's picked. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. So after the INT, it's Allen. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down.
7-yard line.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, it's Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Swift. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Once again, it's Swift. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two out.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Allen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. To throw is Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Demarius Randall, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates...
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Deshaun Jackson. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. So now Trubisky will lead his guys to the line. They'll go for 2 here. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And they're going to bury him back at the 11-yard line. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Levante David, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the back.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 33 yards. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. So now Trubisky will lead his guys to the line. They'll go for 2 here. Now it's Trubisky. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back at the 10.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
2nd down and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or 2 today. And I was like, a zinger or 2? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Score, Chargers 35, Panthers 22.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Play action. Now Trubisky. Being chased out left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.